Welcome and welcome back, change makers. If you're new to the channel, hello. My name is Kyra Siva. I am a spiritual mentor and healer, and today we are going to dive into how to expand your light. I want to give a special shout out to Erica over at Do You Tarot. I just downloaded her new tarot spread book and I love it, and I was so inspired that I decided to use one of her spreads for this reading today. I will leave a link in the description. She's an amazing reader, so go over and get your copy today because it is so much fun to be able to do tarot spreads and just learn how to read the cards better. And definitely check out Do You Tarot because she is an incredible reader and is just a fantastic human being. Okay, we're going to dive into this reading today. This is going to be pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. And I will see you over in pile number 1. Pile number 1. All right, let's dive in to how to expand your light. If you skip the intro, I am doing a spread from Do You Tarot's channel. Erica over there has released a new tarot spread book. I just got it. I've been geeking out to it, and I was like, I want to do a spread for you all today. So this is about how to expand your light. I will link her book in the description if you want to go get yourself a copy because it's awesome, of course, because she's awesome. And if you don't follow Do You Tarot yet, go check her out. She's amazing. Okay. So, first of all, let's just appreciate pile number 1, all of the red. If you've been on my channel for any length of time, you know I am a color girly. You have red, 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 red. You have so much vibrancy, fire, passion. Like you have... It's like you're living from the core of who you are, from the very root of yourself. So the very first thing, pile number 1, is that this is what's helping you with self-love. You are divinely protected. You have so much protection around you. You have so much protection around you that you can see these even look like little spikes or tendrils. Like you are ultra protected in your life right now. And I think that that's helping you really, really feel a sense of comfort on an energetic level. And you've been managing your ego really well. Like you are keeping it in check. You know the difference between the real true voice of your soul and your ego throwing a fit or needing to step in to try to control situations. You are doing just outstanding there. So this is really helping you. When you go to expand your light, a lot of that expansion is from your heart space. It's from you being able to fully open up and express who you are and allow the energy of your soul to really come out into your life. So you're doing super good in those arenas. What needs to be given to you in order for you to shine your light brighter is right over here. We have the fox spirit and the sandpiper. So think on your feet and be playful. What this is really saying, pile number 1, is you definitely need to be given more opportunities to be playful and to be given more opportunities to show how clever you are. I think that you are one of those types of person who just has... They're showing me like an herbalist, but somebody that has a lot of connection and wisdom to earth, or has a lot of street smarts, a lot of innate intelligence about social situations, about problem solving. Like you're a clever person. You need to be given opportunities where you can joke around and laugh and just show off your humor, show off the style. Like you need to be in situations where you can be a smart ass, right? Because it's really hilarious and the world needs those. And I think as you find yourself in these positions where you can be playful and light and witty and charming, that really showcases a lot of who you are. And it's something, when you're in those spaces, it allows you to show this, like, they're really bringing up humor a lot. Like, if you were given the chance to be out in the world and be very funny about it, that would really, really help you expand your light more. So look for those opportunities. If you haven't been laughing that much in your life, now would be the time to, like, watch a comedy show, think of some smart ass remarks, and embrace being funny. Embrace being a really funny person. So what can you share more of from about you or about yourself with the world? I so deeply love this energy. Like, the whole feeling behind your reading is just like, you are the fire starters of the world. I would not be surprised if you were a fire sign, like an Aries or a Leo or a Sag. You were just somebody, or if those are like planetary placements that are really prominent in your chart, you are somebody who takes a life by the horns, the bull by the horns. I think that's what that saying is. You live and model your empowerment to others. Like, you are so fully in who you are, no matter what stage of life that you are, no matter how sort of successful you think the world sees you or doesn't see you. You are the kind of person who is so fully embodied that your every breath is the expression of your soul. You are so good at leading. You are so good at modeling how to live life, how to go through the ups and the downs of life. When you have a passion for something, you are amazing at going and getting that passion. You are amazing at taking physical action. It's like, you know how some people like will daydream and they'll, this feels very Piscean to me, like they daydream and they really like want to have happy things happening, but like they're daydreaming and they're laying on their bed all day. You are not that person. You get an idea and you're like, I'm going to go out and make this happen today, right now. There is a TikTok where they're like, they always joke like, this has been my live stream since this afternoon. That's you. Like when you think of something, you're like, oh, I know how to go do that. I know how to go get that. And that's really incredible because that is part of that light that shines, is that confidence. And it's the confidence that comes from truly knowing who you are. It's like you're the kind of person who has faced so much trials and tribulations that you know when rubber hits the road, you got all the rubber. Like, you're good. You are good. So what is coming up soon that is going to help you shine your light brighter and spread your light inside the world even more? Good news. Good news, pile number one. You're going to have more opportunities to show your leadership. I was trying to say demonstrate and show at the same time. So it came out weird, but you're going to have this opportunity to take center stage. You are going to have this opportunity to showcase all of that passion, the vibrancy, the vitality, the ability to hold space, to lead, to shine. You're going to be in places where it says like, look at the bigger picture. This could be look at the bigger picture. Maybe you are speaking in colleges. Maybe you are taking literally center stage. Maybe you have a social media platform, or maybe you're within groups of people. There is a new beginning for you. And it comes with a twist. And luckily, you get a positive plot twist this time. So you're going to be able to be in front of people. You're going to be able to step into that next level of your career, of your life purpose, of just embodying who you are in the world. And people are going to be taking notice of that. This could even be like changing jobs, getting major promotions, getting huge business breakthroughs, getting more clients, selling more things, like being invited to speak on podcasts, on YouTube channels, on other social media platforms, at conferences. It's like you're being given the opportunity to share with the culture your viewpoint and perspective and norms. And that culture could be here in the United States, that culture could be globally. But you're getting the opportunity to actually speak to the culture about the things that matter the most to you, that is in the rest of this reading of your shining light. And when you do that, just know that you are fully prepared. You are ready to take center stage, whether you are in a small group of people or you're in a business meeting or you are, being streamed across thousands upon thousands of screens across the globe. And this is a really huge time for you to really radiate and shine out the beautifulness of who you are into the world. And I think even for you, with as ambitious as you are and as fiery as you are, that when you get the yes, when you get those invitations, I think that is where you are just going to light up. You're going to feel so magnificent, like, okay, finally I reached this. I worked so hard to reach this space, and you are. So good news for you. The expansion of your light also comes with new career, business, finance. I just did a reading on business, so business is very much on my mind. But it's like you get this new start to doing your work in the world. And sometimes that work is spiritual work, and sometimes that work is, material work. But whatever it is you're getting the chance to show off your talents and your gifts to the world, and you're going to knock it out of the park. I'm so excited for you. Okay, pile number 1. This is what I see for you. If you like this reading, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. And pile number 1, if you want to dive into your spiritual life more, join me over on Patreon. I do free lives every third Saturday of the month. The next one is April 19th at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. We're going to be going over the 4 different types of consciousnesses there's multiple, but we're going to focus on 4 of them. And I'm going to take you through a very safe and very fun practical exercise to experience each different kind, ultimately so that you can really grow your skill and talents as an energy reader and understand just yourself on a much more deep level. So if that is your vibe, join me over on Patreon. Link is in the description for that. Until next time, pile number 1, I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Pile number 2. All right, pile number 2. This is how to expand your light. I got this tarot spread from my brand new book that I got from Do You Tarot channel, and it's the Little Book of Tarot. If you are interested in spreads, go check her out. Her name is Erica, and she is an amazing reader. I have just been geeking out to this book, and I was so excited about it that I decided to do a spread from it. So I will put a description in the link where you can go buy that because it's awesome. All right, pile number 1. Let's talk about pile number 2. Let's talk about how to expand your light. The very first thing, pile number 2, that is really helping you with your self-love right now and expanding your light is you have a ton first of all, your heart is gorgeous. You have an incredible heart space. You are an embodiment of divine love. I love that. And I think that that's been a really big focus for you is how do you truly and deeply and authentically love yourself? There are so many mixed messages in our culture about what true self-love is and how to balance it without being egotistical. And pile number 2, you are doing that. So one of the coolest things about having genuine, authentic self-worth and self-love is that it gives you courage to put in the healthy boundaries that you need, to speak up for yourself when you need to, and to value yourself enough to not back down when people try to sell you short of things. So you have that courageously beautiful heart working for you, and you actually have a lot of stuff from your past that is actually helping you and work for you. Pile number 2, you have been through things and you have learned and grown from them. You're like the kind of person who has gone through stuff and you came out wiser for it. You came out understanding life at a deeper level. You came out understanding yourself at a deeper level. And that's such an incredible and beautiful thing to share. And that is helping you right now shine your light. All right, pile number 2. So what needs to be given to you in order for you to shine your light brighter? And we see that over here. And that's the scarab beetle, magic works through you, and peacock spirit, let it shine. Pile number 2, you need to allow yourself, it's allowing yourself to understand the impact that expressing unconditional love and holding a space of love out into the world has on the world around you. There is a time, yes, to be humble and to be detached from outcomes. And at the same time, you have to also really acknowledge and recognize where you are making a positive impact. This can look like sitting down and writing out like a literal list of, okay, these are all the people I'm positively impacting. This is how it looks. The nice thing about writing it out versus just mulling it over in your mind, which is a fan favorite of mine, is that you see it physically on paper. That you have this sort of reality check moment where you say, wow, like those moments I stood up and was authentically me empowered the people around me to be authentically them. And not that you guys have to share the same beliefs, but when you have that level of courage to say, this is who I am, take it or leave it, it is so empowering, especially if you're surrounded by people pleasers. It's so empowering in the sense that it frees people. It gives them permission. They can say, hey, I can be like that too. I can do that too. I will just say, as somebody who has been so impacted in small moments and by things that people will say passing by, you truly never know the positive impact you're having on people's lives. And I feel like you're the pile of people out there that like it would do you some good to understand that reflection back. One sort of prayer you can ask the divine with that is, please mirror back to me what I'm putting out. Please show me what the good I'm doing, so that I can understand. And then you have to be very conscious and aware of it and take a compliment. All right, pile number 2, what can you share more of from you or about yourself with the world around you? So what can you share about yourself? What can you give to the world around you that will help you expand your light? It's your story. You have such an incredible story. I feel like I could sit down over a warm cup of coffee and just listen to you for like 3 hours. That's the feeling. You've come from this place where you had personal blocks and they were kind of tough ones. We have this untamable card, right? Where we've got this sort of fiery, obstinate attitude, could be really critical and judgmental. I mean, you could have overcome a lot of judgments in your life, whether they are internally or externally. And what I love about this dynamic right here is we have this is one of the quote unquote shadow cards in this oracle deck. So we have this shadow card and then we have, I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. Ugh. Pile number 2, you've done your shadow work. That's so wonderful. And we have these spikies at the top, right? So there may have been a point in your life that you were a little more prickly of a person, and you've been able to really transform the energy in your life through your heart, through finding love, through finding self-love, and going on that incredible spiritual journey. And so sharing that story is so good for helping you to expand your light, because it shows people this authentic you. It shows people how to move through their shadow, and ultimately it shows people that they're like what the arc of growth even looks like. I know I just said this, but you never know. You never know what positive impact you are having in someone's life. And a lot of times when people see like, oh, well, this person can do it, they're like, oh, Yeah, that's really smart. I could do that too. All right, and in the next and final section, what is coming up soon that will help you shine your light brighter and spread that light inside you even further? I love the level of courage in this pile. The last pile was like beautifully fiery and ambitious, charging ahead, and your pile is like this gorgeous, melty, divine love heart that's full of courage and authenticity, and also just a deep knowing of who you are. So the opportunity that's coming to help you is an opportunity that you're going to have to take and be really bold at. Like, you're going to have to, when the opportunity comes knocking, you're going to have to make the first move. You're going to have to stand up and say yes, and you're going to have to really, really, really let your heart lead you. And your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So you probably even have an idea of the next thing that you want to do, and this is your confirmation that you are on the right track. It needs to be a little more thought out, like a little more structure added to it, so you can ground the energy into the earth. But ultimately, as you choose to take action on your dreams, and this is like something coming from your heart, that's how you know it's the thing. That's how you know. It's because your heart is going to light up. It's going to do that magnificent warming, like, oh, my heart is singing feeling. And so when that happens for you, whatever that dream is, just give it structure and think of it this way. You're just creating the container for the energy to live in. If you imagine you are pouring water, and water is that inspiration from the universe, from the divine, from whatever name you'd like to choose, you're bringing that down, and it needs a cup to be held in. Because if you just pour that water down onto the earth, it's just going to get absorbed into the earth. So you're just creating structure. That could look like setting up a routine. That could look like making a plan. That could look like connecting with people to hold you accountable. That could look like you taking the first steps of reaching out to the governor. I don't know. Of reaching out to the world at large and saying, okay, who do I need on my team? What does this look like? Say you're an artist. You're like, I know that I need to set up my Etsy, and I need to set up my TikTok, and I know that my content plan needs to look like this, and I know I need to do my Etsy store listings like this. Those things are just adding structure. And so if you don't look at it as I'm doing all this work, you just look at it as I have so much water coming in. I have so much inspiration coming in. I need a big enough container to hold that. It will help you progress that along. And as you have that structure and that platform, it's really, really going to do a lot for helping you go to that next step of realizing how incredible you are. That's so cool. That's so cool. I would love to know in the comments, whatever your heart's inspiration is, leave me a little heart or a fire emoji down there, because I think it's when you are able to live into your dreams, that actual action of doing that, the realization that you look down at your hands and you're like, I'm typing the things, I'm doing the thing. And then you look at all of your Etsy listings and you're like, oh my gosh, like I have all these listings and I've done all this work and I've done the thing. That feeling is the expansion of the light and the truth of who you are out into the world. Okay, pile number 2. I am so excited for you. If you like this reading, give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, if you want to dive deeper into your spiritual life, join me over on Patreon. I do free live Q&As every month on the third Saturday at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. You can join me over there, ask questions, share your experiences. And also, I'm going to be talking this month about 4 different types of consciousnesses and how you can experience them. And I will take you through a super safe and fun practical exercise for doing that. So if you are a spiritual nerd like me, we're going to have a great time exploring consciousness in a couple of weeks. Okay, pile number 2. You're amazing. I hope you have a great day. And until next time, I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Pile number 3. All right, pile number 3. This is how to expand your light. This spread comes from The Little Book of Tarot Spreads by Erica over at Do You Tarot. I will link this book in the description in her channel. I've just been geeking out to this and I was so excited. So I wanted to do a spread for you all today. Go check it out. She's an incredible reader and this book has been so much fun to go through all the spreads. If you're a spiritual geek like me, you're going to have a great time. All right, pile number 1. This is what's really working for you with self-love in terms of being able to expand your light. You have incredible feminine energy, absolutely top-notch, primo, like that full divine feminine energy, regardless of gender. Like, I know plenty of gentlemen who embody the divine feminine in just ravishingly beautiful ways. So you have this presence. It's like the presence that can hold silence and receive, but receive like a queen, which is so incredible. I am the center of everything. At the center of everything, there is light. I am that light. It's like you are so well attuned with your soul's vibration, your soul's essence, that you've done the hard work to clear the path for that light to shine through you. And now it is absolutely shining through you. And it's really incredible because it's given you this ability to hold a space for a new kind of love on the planet, for an expanded version of what the word love even means. You're one of those rare souls that can envision the future and then you just hold that space of love in your heart and you're like, yep, I know how to create this. And you go back into your soul space of light and you allow that light to shine through. We'll call it radiance because you're absolutely beautiful. All right, so what needs to be given to you in order for you to shine your light brighter? You definitely need to be taking action on your ideas. You could go be friends with pile number 1 because they're crushing that and so spectacularly. But you really need the ability to execute on your ideas, to move them forward. And they're really showing me like the swirls on this. Like that's really highlighted. So your ability to spin the energy, your ability to... It's almost like with this spinning and the word reference here, your ability to spin your own story to yourself in a positive light, in a positive way. You've had a lot going on, and it's interesting that this eel is coming all the way down and then like, boop, touching nose with the bird flying. So it's sort of like you need the ability to take the inspiration that is in your energy and in your emotions and the story. I could see you being a really, really, really good storyteller. So having the chance to tell that story, having the chance to showcase the adventure of all of these emotions and the development of your character through going through the things that you've gone through would be an incredible way for you to just tap into your story more, the story of life more, the story of emotions and development. Whatever story is really alive for you in your life, that is what you need more of. You need more storytelling in your life, and to embrace embrace all of the chapters, embrace the beginnings and the ends, embrace sharing that, sharing your story, embrace sharing your story. All right. What can you share more of about yourself or from you? We already saw your story over here. I have never pulled this card, Alchemic, in a pick a card reading, which is really cool to see it coming out. And I think I've only pulled it like maybe 3 times ever. Like I pulled it out and I was like, I never get to see this one very much. So thank you for being so cool that I get to see one of the cards I like. One of the things that you definitely need to share more of yourself with the world. Oh, I love this because it ties in perfectly with this. You need to share your story, and in a playful way. I remember going to like a storyteller club, and it was like a group of people, and they would just take turns telling different stories, and they would work on the craft of telling stories. And so there is this big nod to giving yourself the space to play. Maybe that's just you telling yourself stories. Maybe that's you recording said stories, but never sharing them. Or maybe that's you reading stories on a YouTube channel or on the internet. I think that you have a gift of conveying, which is part of your expansion of life, of conveying emotion through the way that you share those stories. It's the colorful words that you use. It's the dynamic of how you do them. If you are a tarot card reader, it's like you embracing seeing the story of this person and realizing that that is what makes you magnificent. That is what makes you so freaking cool, because you can do this, and you can do it in such a light and bright way where you pull people into this world of your story and open up their perspective to things in like a really safe and nice way, because then they can also step out of that story. I love that. I want you to tell me a story. Let me know what your favorite story is in the comment below, because this is a really cool pile to be able to do that. And this could even be the visions of the future. This could be how you share your dreams, like the ones when you wake up in the morning and you have dreams. There's just a lot of potential ways that you could interpret this. All right, what is coming up soon that will help you shine your light brighter and spread the light inside of you further? Before we dive into this one message, can we just appreciate the beautiful colors here? Like almost perfectly matching tan with the blue. If you've been on my channel for any amount of time, I am a color girly. And you know that when we get colors, then that's a very strong message that these are cohesive messages. So we've got this blue and tan going over here, and then we have this purpley blue and the red yellow going over here. How pretty is that? How pretty is that? Pop, pop, pop. Okay. I could stare at that all day. What is coming up soon for you? Pile number 3, you are being unleashed into the world. What is coming up for you is whatever you want to be coming up for you. You are charging forward ahead in your life, and we see the wildness of the waves, and we see the wildness of the hair flying. Like you're a free bird. You're a free bird. You can manifest whatever you want because you've got that power of storytelling. You can just charge free into the world. I see this unbridled joy, unbridled freedom. It's like you are having the opportunity to just run about your world and enjoy it, and not worry necessarily about whether or not things are working out or not working out. It's like you're there for the story. You're there for the adventure. You're there for the plot line. Like you are just in it to experience it. And what an incredible place to be at. I mean, think about the billions of people, that just wake up and very routinely doing the same thing. But when you wake up, even if you were doing the same thing, you're like, today is the next day of my story. Today is the next day of my life. And I am free, and I am my own human, and I can go out there and be who I want, do what I want. and just really, really enjoy that. So I'm excited for you. You have an undetermined future, but this freedom that you're experiencing, the wildness, the sense of beauty and grace and enjoyment of what is in the moment now is the thing that will expand your joy. And that's beautiful. Okay, pile number 3. We would be here all night if I keep going. Pile number 3. I hope you like this reading. If you do, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. And if you are curious and want to dive deeper into your spiritual life, join me every third Saturday of the month. The next one is on April 19th. I give live free Q&As. I will sit with y'all, answer your questions. And this month in April, we are going to be talking about 4 different types of consciousnesses and how to experience them. I'm actually going to take you through a fun and safe practical exercise to actually experience them. We're going to chat about it. And ultimately, my goal is to help you develop your abilities more readily, more experientially, in a way where you can really start to feel life itself. You can go outside and feel deeply connected to nature and to feel just attuned to the earth's wisdom and attuned to your soul's wisdom. So if that's your vibe, join me over there. The link is in the description. And until next time, pile number 3, I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day.